What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? About to get into this.
What, nigga? You think I'm bragging, nigga? Is that what you think I'm bragging? Nigga, I only tell you niggas 1/3 of what I'm really doing, just so you can hate only on that third.
Crazy. What's crazy is the game came on the same way Madden did. We don't care about none of that.
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off.
There's something in the air.
Already looking fucking Vaseline. What is going on?
From Friday nights
Look at how, bro.
to Saturday lights.
That's not 4K, bro.
Chapel Hill to Pasadena.
Look how blurry that shit
Down our
is.
spines.
You fucking console niggas.
Tension. Roars that remind our rivals.
The clearest shot was that picture with them coming out of the tunnel. That last shot. Blurry.
It's electric.
Blurry. It's like the, I don't know, man. It's like the anti-aliasing and the blurriness looks
Shocks our
fucking
nerves.
nasty.
And ignites a place where the ground shakes.
I'm not used to this.
But our pride
I
doesn't.
promise you, I'm not used to this.
Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other.
I need to put this shit on
There's
PC.
something in the air.
These consoles can't handle
Builds
it.
us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse. Built on pride.
This shit's so goddamn blurry that the camera can't keep up with it. Alright, let's hope the fucking gameplay is better. They already know USC is my squad, huh? Hold up, how you do this again? I gotta figure out how to play online again. It's a certain way that you do it. There it is. All right, game mode is Road to the College Football Playoff. Okay.
Wiki narration volume set to 100.
just looking at the trash, man. These motherfuckers, they always doing some shit. I'm telling you, my blue trash can just went missing and shit out of nowhere this morning. After the blue trash guy came by, it's like, dude, he always doing some shit. If he ain't replacing it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
That shit too dark in their face. See how that shit look?
Entering settings. Key narration volume set to 100. Key narration volume set to 100. Key narration volume set to 100.
This shit look blurry as fuck. I'm not gonna even bullshit y'all. Like, this shit look blurry as fuck, bro. Like, this shit don't look 1440. This shit look 1440 or 1080 being upscale. Let me play the game just so I can see.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans.
That looks better. Gameplay looks better.
I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Playing these Clemson Tigers.
Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Making side adjustments here.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
How you jump off sides?
Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking for a big play. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
It seems like it's slow, but it's not
slow. That was a big
slow.
objective for this defense coming in.
I don't know.
Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel
give me some
comfortable.
time.
They didn't.
God,
they got in there quick, fast.
Being rushed by the game clock.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close
That's
in
my
on him
bad.
after a good
God
return on the
damn.
interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Creates a little space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was low.
He's trying to
He
get
just have to
me.
make that catch.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Here's the pressure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
He was trying to push him downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
That motherfucker just touched me and
just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Gee.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Lane. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Motion from the wideout. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Damn!
Falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Lemon. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again.
Good for
Big
them.
tight end. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll immediately call timeout.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Oh my God!
And
What
it's
was
incomplete
that?
after taking a shot on 2nd
Oh
down.
my
They're
God,
staring at 3rd.
bruh.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take
Don't
a
even
shot to
lead
see
pass no
if
more.
your guy can make a play.
What
And that
the
time,
fuck?
he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing screen on a 3rd and short when a defense is a little bit aggressive and it doesn't work. And it's easy to question after the fact, obviously, right, guys? Like, it didn't work, but I don't love that play call when I know a defense will be really aggressive on 3rd and short.
Golly, like,
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better
Something wrong with that.
Gotta find a way to get some completions.
They like aim that shit like way
they
too
dial
much.
up on second and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Looking to scramble. This time he's got it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're in uncharted territory here. Finally in the red zone. It took the whole first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking for the score.
Oh!
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
This one's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
And the Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Not a chance. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead.
That shit like lagged on me, man.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And some room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Oh, he wants it all.
Oh!
And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. That's caught. It's Haynes. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Quarterback moving. The throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Randall. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. And now they're forced to punt.
Tries to get it on the ground.
Let's go.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, going up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. He makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position.
That shit was so bad, graphic quality. It is
Mike Williams,
face
Keyshawn
mask
Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
Man, those are frustrating because you
can't really lead.
You're supposed to
You lead that
shit,
he'll throw it out of bounds.
It's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Mayava. He fires.
Golly!
Makes the play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
He had him.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Scrambling away. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This Clemson defense has been something across the entire game. Old school lockdown.
I mean, unbelievable. Shutting down everything you want to do. Shutting down the run, shutting down the pass. This defense has been lights out. We've seen a lot of great defensive performances from the Clemson Tigers.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on fourth down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab, it's Lane.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on second down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know,
Damn, that's third. USC playbook was trash. They at 82 overall.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will kick it away first. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Splitting welcome to their visitors. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting to him and getting the sack.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's up. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Off the play fake. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Clay. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And they move the chains with a nice little old-school pitch and catch with the quarterback and fullback.
Little throwback to the fullback. I love this play. Everyone on defense is expecting this guy to block. He's able to sneak his way out and become a viable target for the QB.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away, finding an escape route. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down.
It's a seam wide open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Well, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat.
Damn.
Got it inside the 10. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Big guy smells it.
Oh my God, bro.
Has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Sneaks it into the end zone.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beat. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Might be changing the route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore to the air. Finds the tight end. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. And the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Coming out with it, it's Whittington. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The offense changing the play. Moore will throw. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff on the very first play of the next drive. Let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm.
Snags it on the right. Out of bounds he goes at the 39-yard line after the huge gain.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Fires deep.
Hey, oh my God! Come
They dialed up
on!
the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I think some people will get upset. What are you doing? Why are you throwing the football away? I'm in field goal range. I take a sack, it makes it a harder field goal. This is a great job by the quarterback understanding the situation,
bro, what the fuck?
and throwing the football away.
That was not where I kicked that ball,
The field
man.
goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown Sooners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Off-play action on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds.
What changed?
Quick timeout by the defense.
Nothing.
To make sure everyone has the same call.
Nothing has changed, man. I promise you that.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat.
I don't feel like too much has changed.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive.
Getting my online
flip the
in.
field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
risk injury is high on him.
Okay. Third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Mateer.
Let's go.
Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Might be calling a hot route.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 21, Oregon 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Wide open spaces. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space.
I thought he was going to knock it down, man.
Zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Moore will throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo.
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run deep down the side. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Moore to the air. That's caught. It's Casper. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
From the shotgun now, here's Here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Sets up the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
He's moving.
Oh, come on, man.
He'll get rid of it.
Damn. How he fall on the ground like that?
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Makes a grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Give me that!
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Good game.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return.
Good game, baby. Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch,
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 20.
EM_Dolphin fan said,
Let's go as you want.
I see you.
Yeah, man, I'm just on this shit, just trying to see what it do.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He came over so
And man,
fast.
it's nice to have a guy that is just
Look at
better
that.
than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, what a weapon in this
He almost
offense.
fell on the
To have
ground.
a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Hauls it in. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
EM_Dolphin
Just gets it to
fan
the 28, pick up a run.
said, what them graphics like?
They decent. They not better than no PC graphics,
But
but
if
they
it doesn't
decent.
work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it.
Switch me to the right person.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24.
It's like a
after
delay
pickup
when
of
you
4.
switching people. They don't know who to switch
They
you
don't look
to.
great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Yeah.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Bringing the heat.
Ooh.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the...
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh, my God.
And the ball goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
He shoots it to the left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's loose down the left side. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Unloads to the right. It's complete.
God
An
damn.
explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I tried to cover that motherfucker. I could not stay with him.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Check.
Wants to throw on first down.
Give me that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid
They
disaster
tripping, bro.
right there. Problem is they fumbled it. Thankfully, they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
To the ground with the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to
They
show
made
for the
kicking
drive.
hard.
And now the lead is
They
extended.
made kicking way harder.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
42 Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Washington. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second
Boy,
down.
on it.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Punch it out of the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
3-minute quarters, bro. That shit
And the
sucks.
Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Washington. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through
Dilla
the net, isn't it,
213.
David? Just get a complete.
Big Dilla, what's good with
What's
you?
good with Cha
Build some
BOI?
confidence.
Oh,
'cause your
shit,
confidence
man,
throwing
I'm
the ball over
just
the middle of the
playing
field
this
and in
shit,
tight
saying
windows,
how it
probably
is.
not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another 1st down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Texas!
Damn.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing him, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. He's loose. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Good enough for a first down.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 17, Texas 14.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give and tick, 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 tick.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Wow, he keeps throwing it on the ground.
This fumble will squirt out of bounds.
What the hell's going on with that?
This offense has been throwing the football.
The second time he did that shit.
Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively. Even better, getting him on the ground.
Here's a hit.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead.
Oh my God, bro. You can't even call a line adjustment.
The officials
Come
offer
on.
the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the
Fucking
penalty.
bitch ass shit. I had that motherfucker.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Under fire. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they turn it into
Camera wasn't even shaking nothing.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Grabbed on the outside. It's Peoples. And he goes out of bounds.
Why did he
after a
stop?
nice pickup on that one.
Well, that is the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh!
Rifles one deep down the middle. And it's
Damn, that's it. He held that shit for a long
in a
time.
huge game if he could have held on.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the
Damn.
clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And the quick shuffle back.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
He wants to change this route. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads.
Oh! Hey, get it over here.
On 4th
Come
down,
on.
they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Manning. Here comes the heat.
Let's go.
And it's picked off.
What we
That's
doing?
the turnover they
What we
desperately
doing?
need.
What we doing?
Touchdown Buckeyes. The defense gets it done with that huge interception.
Motherfucking church lead.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the
trying to
biggest
salt
play
it
of the ball
on
game,
me,
hitting
yo.
the pick, finding the end zone and taking the lead late in this ball.
Boy, don't salt
And they
it on
did
me.
tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Double. Oh, my God.
They bring him down, but not before a really good
that,
return
bro?
sets up this offense.
I don't like
solid
that.
Field position.
Do not do me like that.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Under fire. He's got it. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires.
Give me those, yummies.
Another interception. This guy just can't.
Let's go. Good game, baby.
The
Good
defense
game.
making a play to put an excellent.
That was unacceptable quality. Nigga. How you quit on me like that, doggy? I put that boy Zachariah Branch real quick. Let's see what he on. Let's see what Zachariah on.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what?
Right off the
No
rip.
flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Really a disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The running back has it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying play action. Fires left. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see
Oh
what the
my
penalty is.
God, bro.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Bell. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He might want another play. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Flying down the left side. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Easy.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that guy is just the man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
14, Georgia, 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll toss it to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. LSU quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
Oh, damn.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Fires to the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Slams it ahead.
Oh.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Making side adjustments here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the sticks. It's dealt. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Easy.
To the air on first down. Showing off the arm. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
22. Spider.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes his man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Berry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
29 Philly.
They'll toss it to the left. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. LSU 24, Georgia 7.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. LSU right back to the line. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pushes ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown has ensued.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
That is the score. 30. Georgia, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones.
The return is tackled down at the 15.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's taking a deep shot.
Oh,
and
damn.
It's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this offense, unfortunately, finishing like they've played all game long, struggling to put points on the board. Another turnover here late in the football game, and I think people are starting to go ahead and exit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Stockton. That's caught, it's Branch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for this offense. Points have been hard to come by. Only 7 points, and finally here late in the game, you get an opportunity down close, and you throw an interception. They're going to have to go back, watch the film, and improve before taking the field next week.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. Now, they built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
I understand being aggressive. I get that. Play callers in today's era are aggressive as they've ever been. But at the same time, we got to understand 4th quarter, I got the lead. I've already messed it up once. I might want to try to think about what this guy can really do well and think about maybe milking some of that clock.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Hit as he throws.
Oh, my God,
His
bro.
5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is a exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw, and what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him, and then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth.
Lost one deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. LSU quick to the line. He'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown LSU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Georgia, 7.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Stockton. The short hands, it's Delp. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog.